reporting live from the crib. Welcome back to Born Ballin'. Now, later in the video, if you like fantasy football, whether you're a beginner or an advanced player, we're going to talk about that and what we're doing with the channel moving forward. But for right now, we're going to start off previewing these NBA Finals coming up. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm dummy excited. As a person that had Halliburton over LaMelo Ball to start off, I promise you, before the draft, I had Hallie ranked over LaMelo. Even with all the hype, LaMelo's still nice. I believe in him, but Hallie just he's really a supercomputer and he has it all. So I'm really excited for him and SGA and the Thunder as well. They're just two teams that play basketball the right way. And how could you not love two teams that just play moving the ball, playing with pace, and actually playing defense? I don't know if the Pacers are ready for that OKC defense, but we are going to see. I think the biggest matchups and the biggest reasons somebody's going to win this series is who can defend either Hallie or SGA the best. I can imagine Nembhard is going to get the first assignment on SGA, but the Thunder got a lot more things they could throw at Halliburton, whether it's Lou Dort, whether it's Alex Caruso, whether it's J-Dub. Hallie for sure is going to have his hands full. So if he could pull this off, he 100% earned it, no questions asked. I can imagine Nembhard is going to get the first run at SGA, but you know SGA going to get his 30 no matter what. Whether Siakam get on him, Siakam, Nembhard, Miles Turner, whoever, you getting cooked, you're getting 30. But it's about making it difficult for him, making him take 30 plus shots to get that 30. Then you're making it hard for him. I think when it comes to that matchup of the point guards, I think SGA is going to pull that out. But the main matchup is going to be Miles Turner and either Chet or Hartenstein. Chet and Hartenstein are their main defensive shot blockers. Miles Turner, don't care about that. He's at the three-point line, either in the corner, top of the key. So you guys are kind of going to be neutralized. So if Miles Turner can cancel out that pressure that they bring on the defensive side of the court to the rim, I don't know. That could be a big thing for them. So I'm looking at that matchup, game one, to see how OKC Thunder defend that, to see how much the Pacers use that to their advantage. So if I have to make a choice, I'm going with the Pacers in 7. That pace, the movement, and I don't know. Siakam's been there already. Yes, the Thunder have Caruso who's been there already, but Siakam's just a more important piece for the Pacers. So I'm going with Indiana in 7. Let me know what you think in the comments below, who you got for the finals. All right, so before we get into what this channel is going to be doing moving forward, please like, comment, and subscribe so we can give you even more content. But my main love is basketball. That's my first love. But fantasy football, that's a close second, I cannot lie. Right on there. So I will definitely be doing some more content with the fantasy football moving forward. Mock drafts, fantasy rankings, tips, draft picks, ADPs, all of that stuff. So if you guys had some questions, whether it comes to fantasy football, who should I take, who should I start sit when it gets into the season, we definitely could cover that. Because honestly, it's never too early to get started. I know it's just June to start, but that season gonna come around the corner. And you want to be up on your league mates. You know you don't want to take that L. You know you don't want to get last place and end up 12 hours in a Denny's, 24 hours in a Denny's. So let me help you out so we can get right. Because I drafted Jamar Chase with the second pick last year. And with my advice, you could be looking good too. So we're not going to be doing an entire fantasy football video right now, but whether you're a beginner, you're advanced, whether you're a crackhead like me, I definitely got some tips for you guys that I want to give to everybody. So here are 7 helpful tips that could help you have a better fantasy football season. And some of my beliefs included in there as well. Starting with 1, I just don't think you should get a whole point for a catch. What if you lose 2 yards? How you get a whole point and you lost 2 yards? You'll actually get 0.8 of a point if you play real PPR. No, you don't get a whole point for a catch. I believe in half PPR personally myself. Second, try to do your draft in person. especially if it's with your home league. I'm going on year 8, maybe year 9 now of my home league, and me and the boys love it. We've been doing in-person drafts probably for the past 3-4 years now. It's just great. Great vibes, great food, just amazing time. Can't lie. So that does lead to my third tip though. When you're doing that in-person draft, stick to the plan. Any draft, stick to the plan. If you have your notebook, you got your notes in your phone, whatever you got as your plan, if you're saying, I'm going to take this guy, take that guy. You do not want to go home with like the regret of not taking that guy. And now you have to watch 18 weeks of that guy going off. No. So that's why I took Ja'Marr Chase with the second pick, because I just wasn't going to live like that. And imagine if he got the Triple Crown and I didn't take him that one year. Every night I was turning on the TV, Ja'Marr Chase was doing something I'd never seen before. Incredible ride. I didn't win the chip, no. But just with that one pick, changed my entire season. So take your guys. And when I say take your guys, take your guys. Don't care about ADP. Yes, you care about ADP to a degree. If you think George Pickens is going to have a great year this year, which I think he really is going to, don't take him in the 3rd round, though. You could take him maybe in the 4th round. That might be still a little early considering, but the way your draft could fall, I could see you having to take him in the 4th round. The main rule for that is if you think that guy's not going to be there with your next pick, take him with that pick. If you have any slight of doubt that he's not going to be there, take him with that pick. My 4th belief is this personally, to me, I think you should have 3 RB1s. And no, I'm not saying that you have to have 3 top 12 guys, but you should have 3 guys who are the main tote ball handler, get the rock guys on their team. Guys like Isaiah Pacheco, who are going way later in drafts and are going to be in one of my favorite pick videos. He's going as RB29.
Huh?
RB29 in the Chiefs offense, that doesn't make any sense. That's not calculating for me. So guys like him could be your 3rd running back that you take. And it's the NFL. Guys are going to get hurt. It happens every year. Your main guy is going to be out for 2-3 weeks. J.K. Dobbins was great all last year, and I took him late. When I needed him most, where was he? Hey, stuff happens. But that's why you take a plethora of RB1s. That's what I say, at least 3 RB1s. Next, 5th, no running backs, no wide receivers in a bad offense. If you're in a bad offense, stay away from my fantasy football team, please and thank you. Unless I just know you are the one guy who is getting funnel fed, even then, you guys can have a bad week and score 7 points. And what if they're just double covering you because they know you're the only offensive guy? I'm not doing that. You stay off my fantasy team. You can be drafted by somebody else. Personally, I'm good. Next tip, draft a tradable asset. Now, when I say that, you can't obviously know who's going to be great, but you should draft a guy who, let's say this year you want to take Kelsey. Take Kelsey, also take Jake Ferguson. So you have those 2 tight ends, and if they both end up as 2 top 5 tight ends, you're looking great. That's a tradable asset that you can take because you don't need 2 top 5 tight ends. But somebody else is going to need a top 5 tight end, so when your running back goes down, you'll be able to get one. See what I'm saying? So get you a tradable asset, whether it's a backup QB with a high ceiling, a stash RB with a high ceiling. Get you a tradable asset. And the last tip, most important tip, have fun. Yes, this is serious. Yes, I want to win. Everybody wants to win. We're doing this to get dubs. You want that chip. You don't want to be in the Denny's. You want to laugh at the person in the Denny's. But still have fun. Take it serious, but enjoy yourself.